Hello, my name is Gabrielle, and the poem I'm about to read for you is called The Mysteries of a Muse. I've got words on my tongue reminiscent of early martyrs. And while the other girls was playing with glitter, no time for Ziggy Stardust, I was building a dream world through phrases, sentences, and commas, yes. Through times once tested, the words that spilled out, ever since protected. And ever since then, you could never guess that the girl giving you that erection was once the awkward fumbling thing her own mother didn't expect, but so much for the slow wind-up. Life is a lover, and as many of you that get behind and just say, fuck it, I make love. Climbing that ladder and on the highest rung, I found that piece I spit back in '06 that left too many eyes stung. I looked up, and like a thief who stole all light from the sun, I had that room all transfixed. No darkness in one. And so pardon my love. I try to stay humble, but some days you gotta write that right kind of one, and I did. I wrote it down on paper napkins and once on a bathroom stall. I wrote it down on the inside of my head, and sometimes no place at all, but I would spit it. And I don't need no rhythm at all. It came out soft and smooth like a southerner's drawl. The players like to ball. Ballers like to play games, but never with their dough, because everybody's got their favorite drug. Pick your poison and swallow whatever taste with it comes, be it bitter or sweet. Mama said, little girl, you better be careful how you speak. All those nasty words you say are the same nasty words you'll eat. And so when I spoke, this voice precise, I tried to leave the message unaltered. I hail not just from the Brooklyn slums of my mother, but from the insecurities of my father. And as such, when I work this tongue, you can barely tell that I'm his daughter. All the fires set and the village slaughtered, but I'm sifting through that rubble in some attempt to find true justice. They clutch that shell to their ear, and where you all hear soft waves, I hear turbulence. I hear nervousness, but never in my voice when I've got a mic in hand and a stage to light. On any other night, maybe my voice would have faltered, stuttered slightly, but when I'm spitting love, how does it matter if the audience likes me? Words practice nothing like the careful notes from piano recital days, hands clasped when not in session like a timid child prays. And like a deep-sea creature gracing only shallow waves, how could I be expected to breathe freely or speak easy? Poetry saves, and has saved my life on too many nights to count, and where too many of you tried to pry it, knew well enough to stay out and let compiled misgivings and Freudian slips work the heaviest shit out, so it wouldn't hang above suspended, most restraint eager to give out. I'm a peacekeeper, but when in doubt, I've got my Glock cocked and a fatal shot ready to fire from mouth. So much for the silent threat, because mine are promises made in the highest key. And these words were the only antidote for the sickness life had given me. As such, that sickness constantly bleeds, because my illness, it sprung a leak. Fuck pillow talk. Me and words consummate nightly, bred to perfect my callous bark so the cruelties of life wouldn't bite me. How unsightly. But even still, I hold it up to the light for all the room to examine, as they did that very night. To say that phrases have saved a life, or that words were a birthright, or that there is no emotion equated with the presence in essence from a mic? Well, that is both the flow and tide. Married to the game, both the groom and the bride, both the criminal and the alibi, both the quickness of the heart and its slowing as we die. These young fools want to talk about a ride or die, but wouldn't heed the notes in their soul sharp as cry, and as such, didn't realize you can scour the seas and skies, watch the planes that fly, smoke till you choke, get money till you're again broke, and you still won't know the meaning of life until you look inside and watch the timeless movement of that wretched work. Watch the parts that make you laugh and the parts that make you hurt. And for once, above all else, material or flesh, put yourself first. At least, that's what I do when I open my mouth and emit these words.